Hi guys, this is my second video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about gastric sleeve surgery and PCOS. I don't know anything yet. So this isn't going to be super informative, but I just wanted to kind of, if anyone was out there who's curious, or who had been thinking about it, maybe didn't know if it was an option or not, I did get the clearance from my doctor to go ahead and start the gastric sleeve, the weight loss surgery program through my insurance. I have Kaiser. And there's a 6-month program that I'm going through. If you watched my other video, you will know that. And so I kind of have been given the clearance to go through the program. So I know I'm grateful that I'm eligible. And if you have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which basically means that I have cysts on my ovaries, and it's super not fun. But if you have that and you kind of know what I'm going through with like the random weight gain and the irregular periods and this, that, and the other, I've done so much research, and one of the main things I found is that the easiest ways to manage PCOS are through birth control, which I don't like. I'm not a real big fan of birth control. It makes me crazy personally. It makes me like totally crazy, but I also just kind of don't like it. I think that everyone has the right to make their own decisions, of course, right? But I just don't think that birth control makes sense for me, for my body. I don't think birth control makes sense. And the doctors when I first got diagnosed, they really, really wanted me to be on birth control. And it actually kind of wound up making things a little worse for me as I got older. I have been begging for this diagnosis since I was 13 years old. And then I finally, I have known that I have had this since I was 13, and I'm 22 now. I finally got diagnosed with this 2 years ago. So it has been a long, maybe not even 2 years, maybe I think like a year and a half. It's been a long journey for me to even finally get diagnosed. And then they wanted me to be on birth control, and it just really didn't work out for me. And it caused more weight gain. And then they put me on metformin, which I'm on now, which one of the side effects is possible weight loss. I am not having that. But I'm having some of the other side effects of it. They're not major, but it's not fun. And so one of the other ways to manage PCOS is to lose weight, which if you have PCOS, you know it's like a catch-22. It's easier to manage if you lose weight, but PCOS makes it almost impossible to lose weight. Not saying that some people who have PCOS can't lose weight. There are plenty of people who can, but my body, the way I'm reacting to what's going on in my body, it's not happening for me. It's not working out. So, that was one of the biggest factors. Sorry, something in my eye. That was one of the biggest factors towards me deciding to get the gastric sleeve surgery, because it has been just like my whole life has been this constant like, oh God, I wish I could weigh this. I wish I could weigh this. I wish I could weigh this. And then I look back at pictures as the years go by and think, oh God, if I could only weigh that again, like why did I hate myself so much? So this has really become a journey of like self-love and really like taking over for my health. I really need to do this for my health. So if anyone else has PCOS or has other medical conditions, I also have some other just random stuff going on, nothing too major and nothing that's going to affect or coincide with any of this. But if anyone else has PCOS, I just made some letters up. If anyone else has PCOS, I would love to hear your story, your journey through, even if you didn't get surgery, if you just are doing a great job working through it. There's a great book that I would really highly recommend. It's called Woman Code. I don't know who wrote it off the top of my head. I have it on my phone somewhere. But it's on Amazon. I just have it through whatever that online book service thing is. I don't even know what it's called at the moment. But it's a great book, and she talks about women who have, even women who really don't have a lot of medical issues, just about really taking charge of your body and really being in control and being able to predict what's going on, and just to attack everything and balance out your life. And that has been a really beneficial book for me. So I would really highly recommend that to anybody. And one of the other things she talks in there about is eating really like all natural foods, and she even has like diet plans and all this. It's a really wonderful book. But regardless, as I said in my last video, I am about 3 months in to a 6-month program. And at the end of the 6-month program, my surgery will be scheduled. My surgery isn't going to be at the end of the 6 months. It will be scheduled at the end of the 6 months. So that means whenever the surgeon has availability. So I might not even have my surgery for 4 or 5 months from now. But really, I'm just going to make a video once a month, once after every session with my nutritionist. And when I go see her, then I will I'll just kind of recap everything that I went over with her, and I can kind of just update you guys on what's going on and where I am, and if I have to have another visit instead of just being 6 months, 6 visits, if I have to have it be 7 visits in 7 months, or if I'm on track or whatever. And I also have to lose 15 pounds before surgery, and if you guys have some tips, that would be great, because I'm having a hell of a time obviously that's why I'm getting the surgery, is because I'm having a really hard time losing weight. So I would really greatly appreciate if you guys have some tips and pointers. I know obviously eat right and exercise, but obviously that's not working for me. So if you guys have some really good tips, I'd love them. And that is all for today. That's all for this month, really. So comment your questions and stuff below, and I will get back to you if I know the answer. And if I don't, and if it's something that I think is really important, then I can ask your nutritionist as well, and I can answer those questions in my next video. All right, thanks guys.